Right, ECU. Let's go over this heroes thing, and hopefully we will get to the bottom of a few myths on this one. So the heroes setup should always be your top 3 heroes.
Shots clatter or tunes that matter.
In this case, for me at the moment, it's Lynn, Flint, and Mia.
Shots clatter or tunes that matter.
If you're not sure what your top heroes are, you can unequip all the gear from them.
From the burning teeth.
And it will be your first 3 heroes here at the top if you've got it set to order of power. So that's what you need to worry about for that. So as long as you've got those top 3 heroes, they're your 3 most powerful, and then what you're going to do is you're going to give them your best gear. How do I turn this damn pen off? There we go.
Shots clatter or tunes that
So you're going to
matter.
give them all your best gear. You can see here, well, in fact I'll go into this in 2 seconds once I've equipped.
I'm back from the burning teeth.
Okay, so the importance of which heroes to level, or which gear to level, you should always go, ideally, infantry first.
From the burning teeth of hell.
And infantry, you want to specialise on these 2 gears. So it will be the hands and the belt. If we go into each one, it will show you why. So the hands and the belt are going to give you these bonuses right here: your hero health and your hero defense, which are going to be the things that stop you from getting attacked, or being zeroed quite so easily. They're also going to give you more power to your marches, because the infantry are the troops that go up against the enemy first. So the higher their defense, the longer it takes for the enemy to break your defense. So defense is the biggest priority, because they will buy you time to allow your marksmen to do, and your lancers to do all the damage from the back row. And then, like I say, the opposite for these is true. So for marksmen and lancers, you're going to be leveling these 2 gears, the heads and the feet. These will be your priorities, because if I go into one of these, or I go into the head, you'll notice here these are the ones that do the opposite. They're going to do the attack. So this is the most important thing here, especially for bear trap. You want to really focus on having the extra attack on your marksman, because a bear does not fight back. A bear does not do you any damage. So having the most amount of damage, or the gear equipped to give you the most amount of damage, will improve your bear trap. Which then brings me on to my next point. I'll just go to Mia to show you it's exactly the same. I've not made any of these gears red yet, but it's the same gears. It's the head and the feet. These are the ones here that are going to give you the attack, and that's the most important thing, again, because they are the ones that are in the back row. The infantry only really needs to have defense, and the other 2 only need to have attack, until you have enough XP to put some into the other gears. But these 2 should be your main ones that you focus on for marksman and lancer. Any other hero you have, you can just give them gear without any levels. We don't need to level anything here, because these heroes are not useful. Everything in this game will come down to 3 heroes, and I have reports here to prove it. I just did some testing with Crackpipe, who sent me a couple of attacks. Not that one. So this is where he attacked me with my 3 main heroes at home. So you can see here my 3 mains. Oh, not that one. My 3 mains here are going to be giving me all of the bonuses the infantry's defense, and the other two giving me the attack, which gives me all the bonuses down below, which you'll see here. So plenty of big bonuses, and that's what comes from your 3 heroes. There's only 3 heroes in this list, as you can see. It's just 3. That's all that matters. If I take gear from these and put them onto Sergei or Armos, it will do nothing. It will just reduce my defense and make my percentages lower. So having 3 heroes with all of your gear and your XP and the correct items leveled is the most important thing. And again, I've got proof to show you this, because once I removed my heroes for this attack, my second group of heroes took over. You can see they don't have any leveled gear at all, and the actual point bonuses here are all much lower. But none of that factors into defending my city, and if my 3 main heroes are home. So that's why you need to have all your gear onto just 3 heroes. Once 3 heroes are finished and you can't put any more XP on them, then you can do heroes 4, 5 and 6. But until then, you don't need it. And again, it comes down to having enough power when you check your barricade. Right now you can see here my hero power 2.9 million. Sorry, that was a terrible circle. We'll try that again. 2.9 million. You can see it all adds up down here, and that's all there is protecting my city at the moment. However, if I go back out to the world and bring my troops back home, what you'll notice here in a second is that the march power will be added back to the city. There we go. So they've returned. So now you can see the difference. So now the hero power is back there protecting my city, and that's the most important thing. So if you're ever doing an event like CJ, if you're doing Crazy Joe, or if you are in Foundry, for example, where you're battling the other cities, you want to keep these 3 heroes at home if you are a free-to-play player. So you want to leave your most powerful heroes at home. They will give you all the bonuses. They will help you last longer in Foundry when you're being attacked. So try and keep them at home unless you are someone who starts rallies. If you start rallies, then you will have to send your main heroes out to do the damage and to do the fighting. When you are joining other people's rallies, you keep these heroes at home to protect your city, and then you can send out the correct heroes to a rally, like your Jesse, your Jassa, Xiao Yun. You can send them out to people's rallies to do damage to the enemy, and when you occupy buildings in Foundry, you can send Patrick or Sergei to help boost the health and the defense of the garrison. But as long as those 3 main heroes are at home, you are protecting yourself a lot better. And I'm sure most of you know this and you do it for CJ, but it works for other events as well. So this is why this is important. And also, having those 3 main heroes powered up correctly means that when you go to do Bear Trap, you know, this giant thing here in the middle that we do every couple of days, every time you go to do Bear Trap, you're going to be sending every piece of power that you have into those 3 heroes, and you're going to be throwing it at the bear, which is why once you put all the gear on these heroes, you'll notice this number here goes higher, because that is the only number that matters. When you start a bear rally, that number, the power of your march, is what is going to give you all of the damage and all of the points in Bear Trap. And again, just to reiterate something earlier I was talking about, whenever we want to do attacks or anything else, you'll notice here the number just went up a little bit, or it will do, sorry. No, there we go. No, sorry, it did go up. I'm confusing myself. Only a little bit, but every little bit of power helps. So this is why you need those 3 heroes, and you just need to be able to manage where those 3 heroes are in different situations. So keeping them at home when you need to defend yourself and you're joining other people's rallies is perfect. For Bear Trap, you need 3 powerful heroes to be able to do the maximum damage to the bear. And your other heroes that you send, like this is an example of one of my marches that I'll send out with Jesse, Gina and Sergey. The only person that matters here is the one on the left. She's the one who will provide the bonuses, and the hero gear equipped to these 3 people, like Jesse.
It's been too long since my last weapon prototype.
None of this matters. None of this provides any bonuses to somebody else's bear rally or somebody else's march. It doesn't matter if she's wearing this gear or if I remove everything. If I send her to the bear march, it doesn't make a difference whether she has the hero gear or not. So this is why I say you don't need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 heroes that have all got level 10 gear. It doesn't matter. It doesn't help you in any way to do that. You just need to take everything you've got from the hero XP, the essence stones, the mithril, whatever you've got, and put them into your 3 main heroes to be able to get all the power into one march, and then you just manage where that march is. And I know a few people have asked about the what to do with the red gear as well. So as I've said about these gears being the most important for attack, that's why they're the first 2 that I've turned red, and the first one that I've progressed with mithril is this one, purely for this one reason here. That's the next skill that you unlock. So I get an extra 20% attack for that. If I'd have done the other one first, it would have given me a defense boost, which, as I've discussed earlier, isn't something that the marksmen need. But you just need to keep an eye on which ones you're using. You can't see it on these ones because I've not got them up to the right mastery level yet. However, the hands and the belt, one of them will have something that boosts attack power as well. The powers from enhancements are a little bit mixed, so you just have to watch out and be careful which ones you upgrade first. So hopefully you'll see why we do the 3 hero rule, I guess, because it's much easier to have all of your power in one place and then just manage where you put that power. That's kind of the idea of how to dominate the battlefield in this game. So I hope that helps people, and if anybody else needs any further explanations, I will do a write-up that you can translate into your own language within Discord. So yeah, if you have any other questions, just ask it after this video, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, or I'll make another video about it. So I hope this helped, and I hope I can continue to help. Cheers guys.